is a Sunday evening. It has been a super hot day. We have a picnic bag packed and we're headed off the boat to end the weekend with the breeze in our hair, cool down a little bit, and hopefully give you some great views.
We're Mel and Paul.
And this is our home.
We're slowly fixing her up and having a good time doing it. This is our version of boat life. Subscribe and welcome aboard.
What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of... Ready?
I'm ready. Waiting for you. Paul spends his days in his underpants, so it takes a while for him to get fully clothed again.
Where's my wallet?
We're not buying anything, we're going to the countryside. I've taken you on this walk before in the mornings, but Paul and I are going to do it now and have a little picnic. We thought it'd be a nice way, as I said, just to end off the weekend. And yeah, it gets so hot in the boat, so it's just quite nice as the evening starts to cool, just to have a nice sundowner and enjoy a bit of the breeze. To be honest though, there's not much of a breeze. Wow. Now this looks like a vibe. I don't think I can get on camera, they're too far off, but way in the distance there's like a whole bunch of people swimming. That side, that side. Now they have got the right idea. I keep saying that it is the one thing that is super hard about living on a narrowboat, and that is that you can't really swim in the water that surrounds your boat. And on a hot summer's day, oh, the closest you're going to get is a cold shower. We've done this walk before. You've seen the scenes. You've seen the same old scenery that I can give you now. So what's different about this time? We thought, for your sake, but mostly also ours, we would research the River Trent and just figure out a little bit of the background behind it, and if there's anything more we could enjoy along the river. And yeah, we are in an area that we don't know much about. What is the harm in diving a little deeper and finding out some information behind this river that we love so much?
A major river in England, the River Trent is the third longest river in the UK. There are 10 locks over its nearly 95 miles, and the Trent is well known for its dramatic flooding after storms and snowmelt. Once an incredibly important trade route, the River Trent is one of the main reasons the Midlands became a key industrial area during the Industrial Revolution. Today though, as in right now, the only revolution to be seen was these crazy kids jumping off this bridge. Most navigation past this junction is done along the Trent and Mersey Canal. As is expected, the canal begins within a few miles of the River Mersey and finishes here with the River Trent. The Trent and Mersey is just over 90 miles long and would take about 6 days to cruise. 6 days, in fact, which will make up the beginning of our upcoming trip. But more on that in a future video.
Not the fanciest little meal here, but some egg mayo sandwiches will do. As you know, with us, when we have something that we like, we stick to it. So egg mayo it is, and just a few beers, and the sounds of silence, and the view of the water. On the topic of all this heat, and in efforts to cool down, I was Googling when I was looking for information about the river where you could swim and if it was safe to swim in. Obviously we saw people in the beginning swimming over there, and while we've been sitting here just at the bridge, which is just down there, there was a group of kids actually jumping off into the water and having a grand old time. I found out that if you want to swim along the River Trent, there is a place near Anchor Church and it's called Ingleby. And none of these places I've ever been to or know anything about. This is just me using my Google skills. So apparently the river has carved out a series of grottos, and saints and hermits have been living there since the 16th century, and people carve out little windows and fireplaces. So apparently it's a great place to explore, and there's a lagoon just off the river that they say is very safe for swimming. So I think Paul and I are gonna have to just get our exploration shoes on if we want to cool off and try out some dips. If any of you have been swimming in this area or on the River Trent, do let us know what your experience was like. Going down, but the bugs are not slowly going away. We definitely
Becoming more.
yeah, we need to get some spray or a candle or something. Pop your recommendations down below. How about that? I'm sure you've got loads of good things we could use. Definitely worth the view anyway, so we have persevered and quite enjoyed it. We should do these things in the summer more often.
Just have a look at that.
Not a bad stretch of water to live by at all.
I second that.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Totally.
After some engine bay painting.
The usual.
All got done. Just got to do the weed hatch. Yeah, the weed hatch, and then the bar that goes over the weed hatch, and then underneath the engine. Then it's finished.
And then the whole boat.
Yeah.
Let's pack up this mess. We didn't even eat half our snacks. We'll have to make me a cup of coffee when we get home.
Oh, I can't eat those nice things with all these bugs.
That's true. Thanks for coming on our picnic. We shall see you soon.
See you later.
After sunset, sailor.
I don't know, I think it gets better.